My name is Rico Sandoval, and thank you for joining me here at the Rico's Report. And as many of you guys know, I also do home inspections here in California. So here in California, it's an unlicensed state, so you don't need a home inspection license to do home inspections. What does that mean for you? It means that anybody with enough knowledge in construction can inspect your house. Now, the difference between home inspectors from a different home inspectors, if you don't know if they're experienced or not, believe it or not, it's one simple factor, and that's the price. If you get a price that, let's just say your house is 1,500 square feet, and the inspection quote is above $450, that means that home inspector has been in the business for quite some time, at minimum 10 years. Okay? Anything under 400 in today's market, chances are that home inspector is new in the industry. So that's something that you need to consider when hiring a home inspector. Now, if you hire anybody based on price, that's fine, but this is the thing. Many home inspectors, we do our very best to inspect the house. We do our very best to look at everything. And sometimes things need to be repaired by a licensed professional. Now, always keep in mind that when you purchase a home, the home is something that needs to be maintained annually. You have roof maintenance, you have plumbing maintenance, electrical maintenance, heating and air maintenance. These things never get serviced until they break down. So once they break down, if your AC breaks down, you call your AC guy. Well, they're going to ask you, when was the last time you replaced your air filter? Well, sometimes we never replace our air filters. And when we do, they're very, 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 very dirty. So, but this is what I want to, right now in this market in 2025, and this is the month of September, the market is tough right now. It really is. And it's not easy for a lot of home buyers at all. So if you get into a home, now this message is specifically for the new buyer. The new buyer walks into a house and they're overwhelmed by so many problems that the house has. But keep in mind, you want the 5 major systems. 6. 5, 6. The roof. The roof, as long as the roof is in acceptable condition, you're good to go. The plumbing, the same thing. You might want to add an ancillary service, which is our sewer inspections. And you want to make sure that the electrical is good, the heating and air is good, and the structure of the house. Now, the 6th one is the health and safety, which making sure that there's no microbial growth and the smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors are in place. Now, if you're a new homeowner, all these problems can be overwhelming, and rightly so. It's your new house. You just want to move in without any problems. But depending on where you're going to purchase the home, that's where you're going to have problems. Let me explain. I've inspected houses since 2003, and I've inspected houses for repeat clients. One time, I inspected 4 properties in like a 2-month period. And all these houses were in the city of Long Beach. All these houses had the similar problem. If it wasn't the roof, it was the plumbing. If this wasn't the plumbing, it was the electrical. It was pretty much a consistent flow of issues. Nothing detrimental. They just didn't want to deal with it. And the buyer because they're home buyers. They don't have the money to fix it. They don't have the budget to fix it. All the money that they had was to purchase the property, not to purchase and fix a property. And they always ask me, what should I do? Should I buy this house? Would you buy this house? And my answer is always the same. I'll buy any house. If I could get somebody to finance me all these houses that I've inspected, I will buy every single one of them because it's real estate. It's a great investment. I have a house that I live here in Southern California. Absolutely, I'll buy the house. Well, they always ask me, what should we do? I always tell them, I think you should refer back to your real estate agent, and they're gonna direct you what's the right path to address these issues. Should your realtor ask for repairs? Should it ask for credit? I think unless it's an appraisal requirement, then the seller is required to fix it. Now, if it's something that's going to come out of the buyer's pocket, I always recommend that you get a credit. And let me explain. A credit, so let's just say the AC doesn't work. Well, your AC could cost $10,000 to $15,000 depending on the brand and tonnage, and a lot of factors play. So let's just say $10,000 to $15,000. If the seller fixes the problem, they're gonna fix it to the bare minimum to make it last 90 days, maybe 6 months. It's gonna break down. You're gonna call your home warranty company. They're gonna send a technician out. They're gonna most likely deny the claim because that is a pre-existing condition. The system is old. It is past its lifetime expectancy. And what is a lifetime expectancy? About 35 years. Or the manufacturer's warranty, if it was maintained correctly. Now, if it was maintained correctly and all the records are there, then it's pretty much wear and tear. No different than a car engine. Now, if you ask for a credit, let's just say you want them to pay for everything, the AC, and let's just say it's $15,000, and you ask for $15,000 credit. Well, they're gonna say no. But they say, hey, we'll meet you in the middle. We'll give you $7,500. All you gotta do is come up with $7,500 and put a brand new system in. Or you accept the repairs and it fails in 90 days and it gets denied by your warranty company, you're stuck with that $10,000, $15,000 bill. That's why a credit is much better. Now, there's a lot of factors at play. A credit cannot exceed your closing costs amount. So if your closing cost amount, let's say, is $30,000, if they give you a $40,000 of credit, hypothetically, you can only use 30 out of those 40. What happens to the other 10? Well, price reduction, or there's so many ways of doing it. But that's just an example of what I've learned and what I've seen in the industry. So, if you're a new home buyer and it's your first time purchasing a home, I recommend that you enjoy your payment. That's my recommendation. You could always fix stuff. You can make it your own. It's a blank slate. But what I mean about enjoy your payment is, have you ever purchased a car, piece of exercise equipment that you're making a monthly payment on it. And every time you make the monthly payment on it, you're thinking, man, I should have just bought the other one. I'm not happy with this. I could have paid an extra $50 for the treadmill that I got on payments, or the car, the truck. Oh man, I should have bought the one with the sunroof. Man, it was only $100 more a month, or whatever the case may be. A house is no different. Pick the neighborhood that you like. Stick to the dimensions of what you want in the house. If it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, don't get a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. You're going to hate it. You're going to hate it. If the bathroom is not an issue because it's just 2 people and maybe a child, then a 1-bedroom. But if the backyard doesn't fit what you had on your checkoff mark list of your house, don't buy the house. There's plenty of houses out there that's in the list that you are looking for. Seriously. It's going to take a little bit more time. You're going to drive your realtor crazy because you're just sending him or her all these lists of houses that you want to see. But keep that in mind, guys. Enjoy your payment. If the house fits everything that you're looking for, and you have the budget, and you could have the patience to fix it little by little, but it's in the desired neighborhood, desired school district, it's close to your loved ones, mom, dad, brothers and sisters, baby daddy, baby mama. It's very close to the daycare center, and it fits everything, but it needs a little bit more work than what you've seen in other homes that you looked at. If it fits everything, buy it. Because there's a line of people waiting to see that house, to buy that house. And they're okay with it. There's houses that have 3-bedroom, 1-bath, but they have a huge, beautiful front yard and a huge, beautiful backyard. So don't let your first house stop you from becoming a homeowner. Don't let that stop you, because you could always turn around and sell it. I hope this little bit of information that I share with you guys today would help and give you a better understanding or some insights of what you guys are looking for, or what to do when you purchase a house in the inspection process. I'm in Southern California. If there's anything I can do for anybody, if you guys need help looking for a home, I work with a lot of real estate agents. I'm a realtor myself, but I also work with a lot of very good professional real estate agents. That if I'm not going to give you the number one 100% of my real estate service, I'm going to refer you to a trusted person that I believe will fit your needs. And I work with hundreds of real estate agents. So if there's anything I can do, anything I could add to your home buying process, please leave your comment, leave me your information, and welcome to the American dream of home ownership. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and what else? The notification bell. You guys have a good one, and stay blessed.